Testing. hopefully all the audio bugs got worked out, if anybody saw the stream from earlier. And tonight we have Acme versus Luke. Let me know in comments if anything's too loud, too quiet, can't hear anything. Try to do my best. It might just be me tonight. I apologize in advance. So, as usual, throw stuff in comments, and I will go off of that. So, as I said, we've got Acme and Luke tonight. Luke, one of the newer teams that joined Seoul, I believe close to the end of just about right after the season ended. Fun fact about these guys, they are it started with 5 friends in real life. I know at least 2 of them were not Gollum and Willow. I'm not sure about who the other 3 were, but I believe they all go to college together. So testament to their internet, if they all 5 play at once. They've said it works well. Good on them. That's got to be a lot of fun to try and make space for 5 people to play a VR game at the same time. Also, fun fact, thanks to Not Gollum pointing it out, Willow is actually top kills in the league at the moment on the website. He's not doing those stats as of, but good on him, and keep it up. So, who do we have in for Acme at the moment? We've got Steve, who is one of the captains and all around badass. Ricker, and then S3C3 is. That might be a newer player, but then Firehose as well. Definitely familiar names on Acme's side. Definitely killers. And then on the side, we've got Arrowhead, also Maxby. Only because I told Not Gollum I would read it out, and asking for some random trivia or random facts about the team. I got some random trivia that, let's see, the ocean sunfish produces more eggs than any other species of fish at 300 million. Important stuff. And thank you to person and other person for letting me know that the volume is too loud. Oh, yeah, please throw anything in comments or DM me. I can't hear game sounds at the moment for some reason. It's always one thing. If you can't hear me, if I can't hear the game sounds, if you guys can't hear the game sounds, there's always something wrong. It'll always be that way, but you know, hopefully you guys have the better end of the deal right now. I might call out countdowns when there are none, and I might miss countdowns when they're actually going on. So hopefully it won't be that bad. What maps are we playing tonight? Looks like we have got Launchpad, Waterway, and possibly Stadium. I'm curious to see if this will go to Control Point. A lot of the Luke folks, I said they're newer to the league and definitely newer to Hyperdash, but they've definitely got some killers on their team. Not Gollum's going to break out the rockets on Launchpad. Apparently he's excited to flex his golden rockets that he just got. And then I've not played with a whole bunch of other ones, but like I said, Willow is top kills in the league at the moment. And so I don't think, despite the fact that Acme is a weathered team and more experienced, I don't think Luke's going to make it easy. I'm actually excited to see how this goes, and I think we might get to see a Control Point. I would love to see a Control Point. Luke's got some players who are hopping in and out. I'm not sure what's going on there, and I hope it's not internet issues. Of course, I just went on about how their internet must be pretty great since they've got 5 people playing in the same spot. Yeah, that is a good point. I should take the music down because the music's not as important as the game sounds. Let's see how this goes. Okay. And they've still got a little while to go. I think they're double checking to see if everybody's good. Looks like Loop has got their 5th person back in. I think it was just somebody hopped out for a sec because it doesn't look like they brought anybody new in. Let's get rid of these nuts. I apologize for the hiccup, as always. Not entirely sure what they're discussing now. They've already decided on the maps and who's what color, so I assume they're just double checking to see everybody's good to go. They've still got plenty of time, about 9 minutes before they need to get started. But I do always like to see people get started before that 15-minute buffer period. Okay, yeah, they are signaling, asking if they're ready to go, and let's see if we can get it started.
Match starts in 3,
Interesting
2,
that they're starting with
1,
Waterway. Definitely
go.
didn't expect that.
Blue take first elimination.
I guess some people prefer that. Usually you see the payload first and then
Red
domination.
Blue
Not
takes
sure what
C.
made them decide to do this. Be interested to hear.
Countered.
But right off the bat, we've got a Loop countdown.
Blue team scores in
Woodsy trying to hold down ACME's base. She and Bricker managed to do that. But Loop does still have 2 buttons, and Saltus Maximus takes Woodsy out as he moves into ACME's base. Right on, and there's another countdown by Loop. Once again, I apologize. I'm not getting game sounds, so if I miss a countdown, you know, at least we'll know whether or not this works. Fire Horse with both gold snipers and gold shotguns. Interesting loadout. Makes sense. You're covered for near and far. And why not flex those gold guns? Fire Horse taken out, and nearly a Loop countdown, but it looks like ACME has managed to take 2 more buttons as Bricker gets shock set up ACME's base. And straight into an ACME countdown, which goes into a Loop countdown. So this is definitely going to be back and forth, as I had hoped. And Bricker is just destroying with these shocks, gold shocks. What gun does this man not have in gold? Arrowhead moving into ACME's base. And quickly taken out as he tries to move it in. Hog's Watch is sniping with shocks. Well done there on getting the rail with that, but that's definitely not something you see real often. I think he needs to anticipate a bit more with those shocks. He's kind of following Bricker there instead of anticipating where he will be and getting that splash damage. There he goes. He is able to take B, but that shield is definitely working wonders for him right there. He's going after ACME's sniper, who I believe is still Fire Horse. And if he can take this button, he can get a countdown. I'm not sure what he's waiting on right there. I assume something's going on in comms. Oh.
Blue takes B. Red countered. Red countered.
I'm not sure how that didn't go Fire Horse. Interesting play styles here. I I do like seeing other people's play styles and perspectives. Hogswatch, I'm not sure if you're familiar with it, you probably are, but there is a primary fire with those shocks. I'll have to wait for them to charge. There's a countdown but a counter at B, and that's 2 dead, 2 up, 1's going to counter at B, and that's a point for Luke. Definitely the newer team, but as I said, they've got quite the lineup and lots of killers. It looks like pretty even across the board in terms of KDs on both teams. Not Gollum taking out some pistol sniping here as he sees some ACME moving into their base. Have some dash and shocks. So Luke likes their shocks. Looks like.
Blue takes A.
And nearly X626. Oh, this is the guy. It's something about Lilo and Stitch. It's like Experiment 626, so I'm told. Please correct me if I'm wrong. That's what I was told that stood for.
Red takes C. Blue takes B.
And it's really back and forth at this point. Who's got 2 buttons? ACME manages to get a countdown. That's quickly countered there by Saltus Maxi. Looks taken out of B. An engine taking out going to B, which means there's probably some Luke folks moving in. They have a pretty firm hold on B and C at the moment. See if ACME can push them out of B. Seems to be a pretty good fight going on there. Let me make sure that the drone is positioned to be able to do that. Firehorse is just wreaking havoc with those shotguns and snipers. There's a countdown that's quickly countered, but we did see somebody on blue move back into ACME's base. Good job on ACME by countering at B. And we're back to the back and forth. Flicker clearing with shocks. We've got a countdown by ACME, once again countered at Luke's base. Like I said, it's a lot of back and forth, and I'm kind of curious to see what's going to make or break that, and kind of tip the scales in somebody's favor. I assume it's going to be, with all these shocks usage, I can't help but think that, ACME countdown, countered. I kind of expect to see a team wipe, and have a team pass the button after they've gotten a lot of deaths with those shocks, because they're killing 2 people at a time occasionally. But ACME's doing a really good job of moving out and countering at B. Luke's being very aggressive, and they are pushing into ACME's base continuously. And they've got 3 here at B. They're gonna have to. There you go. Defense there. And once again, engine goes to B and manages to get that counter, but there's a countdown. And a counter again. Another countdown, 3 up for ACME. Oh, he's gotta go. And that's a second point for Luke. Good job, guys. Like I said, they're a new team, but man, I don't know if they've just been playing a lot, or if they're just naturally good at the game. Who knows? Maybe the fact that they know each other in real life, there's good chemistry, and I don't know, but they're doing very well.
Red takes B.
Firewall's taken out there, so they're continuing to move into their base. So many shocks. There's a countdown. Arrowhead realized, quickly tried to get out. Stop the counter if he was not fast enough. Another countdown, another counter at B. I think ACME is realizing that Loop is pushing a lot in at once, and so they can get that counter at B. So maybe Loop needs to realize that and adjust. maybe hold somebody at B as they push in. Cogsworth going in with the shock shield combo. It's just shocks everywhere. I think between Brooker on Acme with
Blue
them,
takes A.
not Golem, and Cogsworth with them,
Red
on Luke,
takes A.
probably one or two others I missed. Kind of like to see it. Willow, top killer for the league at the
Red
moment.
takes counter.
27 kills. I think he's top, oh, not quite top killer in the game, but top killer for Luke at the moment. And he's managing to hold down
Red
Acme's
takes
base,
C.
but Acme does have another button.
Red takes A. Red counter.
Yeah, just wreaking havoc. They really need to get to B though. You know, can hold this point down all day,
Red takes
but
A.
if you don't have B, it's gonna be a long day.
Blue team scores in counter. Blue
Another
takes
countdown,
C.
another counter at B. Acme has managed to get 2 buttons here
Blue
and clear
takes
out their
B.
base by the looks of it. Yeah, right now Luke
Red
only has
team
B.
countered.
They've taken back their button and figured out, I think that was Fire Horse using in their base. Experiment 626.
Blue
I'm
takes
hoping that they
B.
listen. I'm just making that up.
Blue takes B. Red takes B. Red
Let's see,
takes
running
B.
around, but
Blue
oh,
team
good job
score
not
counter.
falling in the water
Blue
there.
team scores in
And it looks like
three.
Luke has done a
Counter.
good job of realizing that Acme is
Blue
countering at
team
B.
scores
They've got a
in
couple people
three,
staying back. There's a
two,
countdown. Looks like
one.
2 up for
Counter.
Acme,
Blue
and they
team
are able to counter it. That
scores
was
in
the last
three,
second counter.
two,
Good job by Acme.
One countered. Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Luke once again moving in. They're being incredibly aggressive, which is something that,
Red
you know,
takes
as
C.
we see
Blue
some of these
team
newer teams on
countered.
Waterway, they see a lot of defensiveness. And as soon as their button's taken, they start
Red
to
takes
turtle,
B.
and oh, good job by Brooker
Blue
there.
takes C.
Definitely not seeing that with these guys. To be fair, we haven't seen Acme in Luke's space as
Red
much.
takes C.
Maybe not forcing them to turtle.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
But that's another testament to Luke's aggressiveness.
Red team
There's an
scores
Acme
3,
countdown.
2, countered.
Oh,
Red team
very
scores
nearly an Acme
3,
point.
countered.
Good job here by
Red
Bricker.
team
Oh my
score
gosh.
countered.
Did he get that? Oh,
Red
nearly got
team
that last one.
scores 3, 2,
1 up for Luke.
1.
Cogsworth and Cogs
Red
watch.
team
And they got the
wins
point.
this
Wow, Bricker.
round.
I'm glad I got that on the stream. Jeez. I wish I counted how many deaths that was. My streams are not nearly as
Match
sophisticated
point.
as Garbage Man's or anybody else who's
Blue
got these
takes
kill
B.
counts and
Red
headshot counts
takes
going
B.
on.
First
Damn.
elimination.
That might be a highlight video for Bricker. It looks like only 1 button's taken
Blue
at
takes
the
C.
moment. Acme waited to get theirs just a tiny bit, and Luke's gotten in their base. Cogs
Blue
watch.
team scores
Sorry,
in
keep playing
3,
Cogs
2,
work.
countered. Blue counter.
Button
Blue
hold.
team
But
countered.
Acme once again countered. Just peppering Acme's button with their shocks as he moves forward. Yeah, and
Red
shocks on
takes
Waterway, it's if you're good at them, they can be
Blue
absolutely
takes
deadly,
B.
but they're deadly for the user with these rails occasionally. You can't, I mean, you could shoot
Red
at the
takes
player
B.
like you would with pistols, but
Blue takes B.
what people tend to do is shoot at the rails that the players are on with that splash damage. Same way that you shoot at the ground when you fought them.
Red takes B. Blue takes B.
Experiment
Red takes
626, you're doing work. 2 kills, can you get the 3rd? A little bit of
Red
help.
team countered.
Good teamwork there, and Acme just needs 1 more button.
Blue takes B.
But Luke does move forward and
Red
take
takes C.
Looks he's going to push forward here, try to
Red
get B,
team
but there's
countered.
Luke both
Blue
at B,
takes
so it's
C.
2v2 here. Oh, reloading.
Red
Good
takes
headshot by
B.
Whoopsie. She's definitely super low health as she moves into Luke's space, is taken out, but gets that final catch.
Blue takes B.
Oh, reloading. Fire Horse trying to hold down their base. Is taken out.
Blue team scores in 3. Counter.
There's a
Blue
countdown,
team score.
counter,
Countered.
and another
Blue
countdown.
team scores encountered.
Once again, Acme countering at B. That's veteran team there. Knows that they can't huddle up, but they've got to push out and counter there because it takes all this pressure off. They're able to then. Oh, Arrowhead. I don't know if my internet being wonky or if yours is.
Blue team scores in 3, 2,
But
1.
here's another countdown. It looks like
Blue
all
team
except Firehorse.
wins.
Luke wins. Wow. Didn't expect it that soon. 11:30 to go. But, you know, good job by Luke. I like to see these newer teams doing well. I definitely like Acme people as I'm so sorry. I like Acme people as well, and I'd like to see them do well. But you know, we'll see how it goes on Launchpad. Acme can definitely bring it back for control point and see how that goes. I definitely expect to see some substitutions here. I don't know about on Loop's side, but probably on Acme's side. So looking at these scores, we've got Willow top, not quite top killer, but nearly, and with 15,000 points takes the top of the scoreboard. Whoopsie on Acme's side, not top killer, but definitely a button presser. Can absolutely respect that. Celtus Maximus, I think, takes top kills. And then Bricker. I want to know how many of those 39 kills were with the freaking shocks. Yeah, it looks like that last button cap was with only Firehorse up, and I'm not sure where he was, but unfortunately was unable to get to the button. So 11 minutes, 30 seconds to go. They finished that in, what, 14 minutes or so. Definitely a close game. Lots of counters, lots of back and forths. Okay. Let's see what we've got in terms of substitutions. So up next, we've got Launchpad. Once again, kind of a wonky order of things. Normally we would have expected to see Launchpad first and then Waterway, but they decided to change things up. And I think the reason for that is domination generally requires a lot more aggression, and people kind of see, oh, they're switching. Okay, well, I gotta go find him. I'm gonna throw this back up. Okay, yeah, looks like they are switching to a Dallas server. I apologize for a sec. Hopefully you guys are not seeing the password. But I think somebody might notice if somebody grabbed the password and hopped in. Just maybe. As I'm doing this, second on the list of fun random facts, defenestration, just a fancy word for pushing someone out the window. Weird how common knowledge that is. I never realized, but that's kind of always been my fun go-to fact anytime I've needed one. And people are like, yeah, you know, it's a great word. Who knew? Still not sure how something so specific came about. Okay, so we've got the second server up. Looks like we do have some substitutions on Acme's side. We've got Colton in, great player. He's a pretty cool dude as well. New to the league after last season. I think fairly early on after the release he's been playing. Looks like Luke has not substituted anybody out. I wonder if these are the 5 guys who actually do live together. I'm really curious how that play space works. Anyway, oh, looks like ACME does have one more person hopping out. As I was saying, a lot of people tend to want to play the payload first because there's a little bit more forgiveness on a slower start or a little bit of sluggishness, a little bit of lack of warm-up type of thing, and you kind of can get rolling, rely on teammates a little bit more, whereas with the aggression and fast pace that is in a domination map via Waterway or Quarry, I think maybe more so Waterway than Quarry, there's not a whole lot of forgiveness that if you're just a little bit late to a button cap, you know, that could be the game. But hey, I'm always a fan of Waterway warm-up. Always a fan of Waterway no matter what time. ACME has had somebody else hop out. I would love to see them bring in BX at this point. She's badass as well. Absolutely love her. Still trying to figure out some of this audio stuff. Thanks for letting me know. Oh, I'm quiet. Wow, I don't hear that very often. Let me try and fix that. Okay, I'll try not to get too loud. I imagine I'm going to be getting a lot of comments and DMs that I'm too loud now. Oh my gosh. So I just realized I didn't have live chat on. I'm sorry. I'm now looking at, okay, BX has corrected or agreed with me that the experiment 626 is Stitch. Yeah, lots of people liking Brooker with those shocks. Well done. Yeah, whoever hopped out for ACME is back in. It looks like Colton was their only sub. BX, what are you doing in the chat? You should be in game. Okay, so I do have the logos correct. Looks like Loop is going to be starting on blue. Well, I wonder if I had the logos correct for the other map. Whoops. Loop's going to be starting on blue. Expect to see that same aggression. Expect to see a lot of rockets from Not Golem. Played a, I don't even know if it was today or yesterday, played a rockets only mutator on control point with Not Golem, and can confirm he's pretty good with them, annoyingly so. Probably expect to see Brooker with some shots. We saw a little display of that earlier. Oh, BX is rooting for a control point, of course, because she's gonna hop in that. I would love to see ACME take this map and go to control point. I feel like it's been a little while since we saw a good control point. And who else have we got? Experiment 626. Oh, whoever this guy, like, I haven't seen him play much. He's definitely fitting in well and doing very well. As I said, love to see that. Newer players hopping in, both new teams and with experienced teams. Oh, it's Saltus Maximus. It is Maximus. Okay. I just realized that I could not see his whole name up at the top of the screen. Okay, just getting stuff set up for a launch pad. I will let them know that we're good to go. We got Whoopsie there, waving at the drone, and they're off.
Prepare to start.
You get the drone set up. Ooh, come on.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go.
And they're pushing. Right away, we definitely see a lot of ACME getting in Loop space. The Loop did a really good job of clearing them. Salta's here pushing forward a bit. And takes Colton out with the rockets right away. Man, and that drone is just cruising. Cogswatch there with his shield. Interesting place for a shield at this point because, you know, any ACME player, in order to kill him, is going to have to get around the shield that's on the cart, which Bricker does with his shocks. Who would have expected to see Bricker with shocks? Couple loot players pushing here. Oh, but Experiment 66 is hiding in the shield room. Excuse me. Yeah, it looks like any ACME players who are close to cart are getting taken out by the two loot players moving in through Staples' room. Bricker's grabbing rockets now. Okay. We've got a couple players on ACME who are proficient in rockets, apparently. Oh, couple kills there by Bricker, but that cart is still chugging along. Looks like ACME is getting a bit more of a hold here. They're slowing up loot players from getting to cart. Let me move this drone. Didn't expect that to move so quickly. But Loop is definitely making good time. Oops. Okay. You know, the checkpoint, or the book benchmark that we always talk about is about 4 minutes at the bottom of the hill. So ACME, despite that, Loop, despite that initial quick push and quick clear of the area, has slowed down here a bit. Oh, I'm sorry, Bricker. Hate to catch that on video. But it happens to all of us. And looks like Loop might not make that 4-minute mark at the bottom of the hill. ACME probably adjusted a bit, but ACME, or Loop, has definitely gotten that cart going again. This is a more difficult place to get through because, well, A, closer to ACME's spawn, but ACME also can have rockets set up pretty well here, further back from the cart. Definitely more difficult to get to and kill. Cogswatch really likes this loadout, and he's doing a good job of protecting cart with that. Gotta move the drone again, because they are chugging along. Rockets are up, and we always point out, gotta take them out, get that cart moving. Couple more ACME players. I don't think that... Oh, yeah, that loot player was trying to hide a bit there. Oof, Willow taken out. And Whoopsie going to clear this shotgun flank. That arrowhead was trying to sneak through, so good comms, guys. You knew he was there. However, there is somebody on cart, and he's making good use of that shield. Shield is fantastic if you're good at it, which I am not. I think I end up killing myself more with the shield than without. Two in shield room. Cogswatch helped clear that so they can move through. Bricker's going to be grabbing rockets because no one likes his explosives, but Loop has just gotten checkpoint. That was an impressive push. They got checkpoint with, what, 2 minutes to go? Let me go move the drone. And the area looks pretty much clear of any ACME players. Loop getting a solid push here. And yeah, Arrowhead here just clearing the area of anybody even getting close to cart. Oof. Let's see the cards. Card's pretty clear. Arrowhead's clearing them all. Saltus Maximus also up here. Wow. Luke has definitely pushed forward and taken control of this triangle area, which is kind of a little mini checkpoint, or, well, it's choke point, I guess. And if you can control this area, you know, anybody coming from red spawn has to go through there in order to get to cart. Good job, Brooker, but was unable to kill Cogswatch with that initial rocket. Got him with the second one. Good headshot there by Willow. Finally taken out by Whoopsie, and Whoopsie's got some shocks. Oh, taken out by Saltus Maximus as Engine makes his way to the cart. Good headshot there by Engine. Right over the top of that shield. Clears another one. It's going... Oh. Somebody's still on cart as he moves past it. Is taken out, and Luke continues to push. Fulton's got some rockets up. Oh. And Cogswatch on that cart. Cogswatch is definitely making very good use of that shield. Looks like Luke has really kind of dominated this area as... I'm gonna move this drone. Yeah, they're really kind of even preventing ACME from getting to cart. It looks like ACME's gotten a bit of a hold here. Cogswatch, I assume that is with the shield, and ACME is able to take him off and clear the area for however long. Not Golem. Okay. Gotta point out the gold rockets. Just a little bit jealous. Good kill there. Just preventing any ACME from getting in. Jeez. That was a dead body you just shot at. Oh, good job there. Oh, actually, that was Colton. So it was good, good by ACME on making that a 2v1 situation. Whoopsie is taken out by Not Golem there. Engine's moving in. And then move this way. And with 4 minutes 32 to go, looks like Luke is at 85%. And that 86% is, you know, kind of another benchmark that we always talk about. Just at the gag point, super difficult to get past. And it's what we see a lot of teams get to and get stuck at. But with 4:13 to go, I imagine we'll see Luke get past 86. And that cart is moving. Good headshot there. Oh, nice job. Experiment 626 clears the area. Takes 3 down. Looks like there are 5 up though. And I imagine that they might be grouping up. He's finally taken down. And the cart is clear. Oh no! Looks like ACME has lost Bricker. I'm not entirely sure when. But hopefully he hops back in soon. And that's definitely going to help Loop out with a bit of a quicker and less obstructed push. But looks like ACME is still doing a good job of trying to keep that cart from moving. As Not Golem goes back into their spawn, try and clear them out. Let's see if Brooker's back. He is. Okay, cool. Oh, good job there by Brooker. And somebody else on ACME managed to clear the other one as a couple Luke group up here. Not Golem's gonna grab those rockets. Oh, a couple followed him there. Saltus moving in here is going to try and get a couple of picks in their spawn. Does get one. Little bit of a push there, still 2 minutes to go. Hogswatch trying to clear out bunker by the looks of it, but there is... Oh, well, sometimes that's worth it. Willow taking out Whoopsie on his way into cart, but Colton does a good job of taking him out. And it looks like Acme has a pretty good hold here. Obviously super close to Acme's spawn. Super difficult for Luke to get to. They're gonna have to be grouping up to move into this area. Experiment 626 is definitely fun to watch, man. He's getting quite a few headshots, but he is taken out by Not Golem. Colton goes to grab health, and we've got Hogswatch on cart doing a great job with that shield. And it looks like Luke has definitely grouped up. They've got 2 on cart here, 1 following. Good 3 kills there by Bricker. Damn. Acme is setting up in the area. I was going to say, I'd like to see somebody pushing forward, trying to disrupt this grouping. Looks like Hogswatch is running in with the shield, but he is taken out. They've got a couple in bunker. Trying to prevent anybody from even getting toes on cart. Saltus Maximus trying to sneak through the shotgun flank is taken out. Definitely a couple blue around the area. 20 seconds to go. 94. They're going to have to probably get an overtime or something to make this work. Oh, Arrowhead just not looking in the right direction. 10 seconds to go. Let's see if any loop can make it to the cart.
7, 6, 5,
With that dash up, I'm surprised we didn't grab it. We've got loop on cart 2 here. And they did get overtime. Oh, no, they didn't yet. Looks like overtime. Oh. And that's the half, I guess, at 98. Good push by Luke there. Let me move this drone back.
Switching sides. Prepare to start.
And now we're gonna see, oh, I gotta move the logos. We're gonna see what Acme can do on their push.
Match starts in 3, 2, 1, go. First elimination.
Okay, so right off the bat, good Acme push, but it looks like there are still loop in the area. Oh, quite a few on cart there. Hogswatch did try to kill his teammate. We've all done it, and we were just talking about how much we do that earlier. Good kills here. He goes for the second shield, or second shock, opts to lose that shield. And these explosives are just destroying these Acme folks who are stacking cart. Hogswatch chilling there with an Acme body hanging on top of him. And Acme's really got to clear out these explosives. Colton does a good job of clearing out Hogswatch, but it's also taken out at the same time. Arrowhead's still in the area. See if they can get a good push going here. As Brooker pushes forward, he's going to try and take out their rockets, and he does. Not Golem, just caught unawares. Not looking the right direction. The Brooker is taken out. Oh, jeez. Experiment 626 doing some work here. Taken out by Willow as Acme continues to try and push forward. Loop is doing a great job of moving in force. I don't think I've seen an actor, a Loop player on their own. Not Gollum has got his rockets, and there's another one with him, so they're doing a great job of making any interaction a numbers advantage for them. You know, they've always got a 3v2, 3v1, or 2v1. Colton's gonna move through the shield room here. I imagine gonna try and pick off some loot players who are set up. Gets one of them. Good headshot. But at the drone. At 3 minutes 34 seconds, that cart is just now hitting the bottom of the hill. Acme is definitely gonna have to stack it a bit in order to match Loot's mark, but as we saw early on, it's dangerous with the number of explosives that we're seeing from Loop here. Not Gollum on those rockets, and Hogswatch with his shocks. Good pick there by Willow. Oh, running around in circles with an Acme player, but taken out by Acme. Acme does a good job here of getting 3 players together, but Hogswatch picked up a rocket now. Okay, and we saw this earlier as well in the Fury versus TBDI game. The cross the body shield, which he's doing a good job. He was doing a good job with that, of blocking anybody coming through the shield room from shooting at him, but at the same time being able to pepper that cart with rockets. Saltus Maximus holding down this health right here. I think he's at like 3 kills in a row. And any Acme player trying to move in is just being picked off by these guys in the sightlines that they've picked. Not Gollum's got his rocket set up. Acme has got just under 2 minutes to go. He's tomahawking to prevent even those little kind of inches that Acme would be able to get by just dying on cart. And it's just brutal to try and counter that. Oh, Record goes to try and take rockets out. I think he's got a rocket himself. But Acme is not going to be able to do this with these rockets up. Hoping they're getting a good group up set up here and coordinating that with taking these rockets out, but Loop is doing a great job of protecting their rockets. Let's follow someone else. Yeah, these little tiny pushes are adding up for sure, but with a minute to go and still quite a distance to go, they're going to need something a little more drastic. Colton goes to try and take out rockets. I imagine that's been talked about over comms. Oh, and he takes rockets out. Good job, Colton. But it looks like somebody else has rockets up. Yeah, I think we saw Hogswatch with them. That's 3 for Colton. That's a great job by Colton there. He's finally taken out. Looks like Not Gollum has got rockets back up. Oops, he's trying to grab some shocks. Oh, but Not Gollum is clearing out the shield room entrance. Couple try to move through shield room, and Willow, an immovable force. Colton comes from behind, and Cogswatch, man, just stopping anybody from pushing that at all. 4 seconds, 3 seconds, 2. Let's get these scores up. And that's a great showing by Loop. New team, but you wouldn't know it. Experiment 626 here with 58 kills and 56 deaths was top scoring for Acme. And Willow, 67 kills. Yeah, top kills, top scoring. Man's beast. But to be fair, those are pretty even KDs across the board for Luke. Cogswatch with his explosives just a little bit under, but man, definitely an impact player. All of them are. ACME, great players. I think a little bit more tweaking on the group ups, and they really needed to take out those rockets and explosives. It was just absolutely destroying them, trying to get on cart and get cart moving. Okay. Thanks everybody for listening. I hope nobody was posting and random things in chat because I misplaced my phone. I think my dog's on top of it.